Hey guys, uh, wanted to make a video that's different than all the others. This won't be about comics. These will be my thoughts about season 8 of Wentworth. It's an Australian women's prison show. If you've never watched it, it's on Netflix. Season 8. I've got some notes written down, stuff I just jotted down. First is the freak is back. I don't understand it. I guess in Australia people love the freak. I think the freak sucks. I haven't talked to anybody who likes that character, but yet they brought that character back from the dead. The pacing early on in the freak storyline and what the freak wanted to do was very 1950s thriller movie. It's supposed to be scary, but in today's world, it was just annoying. There's a new hacker. So she's labeled as a terrorist, a new inmate. Just thought it was way too easy for her to turn Allie's friends against, not really against her, but make them hide stuff from her and lie to her. Yeah, they don't know this new person from anywhere. It's unrealistic how this person would have that much influence on these other people. Allie looked great the whole season, but as top dog, she was way too naive and way too apprehensive when it came to doling out punishment and killing, which of course led to her losing her standing with the other women. This season had a number of plot breaks in terms of breaks from reality. One example is when the freak gets bashed outside of her hovel before they realize who it is and arrest her because she's on the run. She has her entire plans of what she wants to do in terms of kidnapping a child neatly set up in a false wall, but the police don't bother canvassing or searching anywhere, so they never find us. They find her bashed, someone robs her, and that's how she ends up back in the prison. Let me see what else. The continuing story with Ruby and her, I don't know how else to describe her, but undercover action hero sister, the biker, was not interesting. They introduced 3 new characters that in the past had been in a cult together. One seemed she was an unwilling participant in the cult. The cult thing was not fleshed out, and the last member shows up towards the end of the season, and it's funny because she looks like a 50-year-old version of Captain Marvel. This actress could be used to play her mother in every movie she's in. You see, Boomer, big tough Boomer, turned into a coward in every instance this whole season, unable to defend herself, just always being, I wouldn't even say caught off guard, because she sees it coming and she just freezes. And it's not even the thing they do now that's popular, like the whole PTSD freezing and the flashbacks. She just stands there and lets people do whatever they want to her and cries about it. Let me see. Overall, the production seemed like it had less money, less extras and minor characters walking around, and they seem to use the same panning outdoor shot of the yard and the same side of the building. I think it's the same shot they use over and over again. Smiles. She had some good lines early on, pretty funny. But her path throughout the season, like, she's usually just there to rattle off a few lines and be the corrupt guard, take money. But now it looks like they tried to do something with her character, but it was just not cohesive. It was just very different directions, very schizophrenic. What else? Oh, putting a child daycare in the prison is the dumbest thing I ever heard. I'm not sure if this is something they actually do in Australia or even here or anywhere. And let alone employees who work there like Vera, putting their children and infants in there, considering the riots and sieges and hostage things that have occurred there. That's another break from reality. Let me see. They introduced a new character who was the GM. Above the governor, who in this country would be the warden. First time this has ever happened. It's never even been made reference of that this position occurs in other prisons. But her character and storyline was, like some others this season, not interesting. Didn't care about the character, what happened to them before. No Frankie this season, not even a mention of her name, but B was mentioned a number of times. Mostly, of course, in terms of the Freak and Allie. This season 8 ended without an ending. There was no season finale ending. It was just end of the episode, which could have been the end of any of the episodes in the season, and then that was it. Season 9 will be the final season. Let's see what happens. I know some people are concerned about spoilers. I don't care. So I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm not sure if Allie shows up next season. I think I've seen stuff from her going to another TV show. So I don't know. But considering now people are on sometimes 2 TV shows in the same year, you never know what's going to happen. That was it. That was my brief overview of season 8. Just finished watching it like 20 minutes ago. Let me know if you guys saw it, what you thought. If you want to give the show a chance, by all means, start watching it from season 1. I would say it's closer to HBO's Oz than it is to Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black is more like summer camp, like a Hallmark Channel version of prison. And then Oz on HBO was the brutal reality of men's prisons. This show is sort of the marriage between the two. And that's it. See you guys next time. And I'll see if I'll do more of these about shows that ended. Maybe I'll do a 101. Talk about all the things I didn't care for throughout the seasons. All the breaks from reality and absurdity. But we'll see. See you guys later.